no idea how much gravel's actually here. It just kind of kept going. This entire thing down here was all gravel, and this is where I got all of it. But looks like that's the end of it. Okay. Fine. There was more on the corner. Okay. That's quite okay for gravel. For now. No torch mining for the gravel. Does that still work? I always thought I just popped out your torch and said, fuck you. I think you can get away with it with like a door or something, but it's a bit tougher to do. Paper bark. Paper bark? Oh, Jesus Christ. Paper. Huh. Look at that. Yeah, I won't even try. Damn. The shovel does level. All the tinker stuff does level, yeah. It takes a really long time, but yeah, they do. Every level it gains a new modifier slot, I think, which is actually a really cool thing. By default, I think this one's so basic that it only gets 1, but the later stuff gets up to 3, I think. You can also make... I think there's 2 objects that you can make that give another modifier slot. It involves like diamonds and emeralds and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a neat thing. It just kind of slowly happens over time, eventually. Oh, hi. Curious what this is. I just have to be careful because it's a major cave-in risk. So, torches on the floor only, because if you do anything to a tile that's touching sand, it'll do a tile update thing in the vicinity. And, this will all collapse on me. Okay. Sounds like there's maybe a blaze or something. Or not a blaze. Blitz? Somewhere around there. Come on. Oh, you know you want to. Somewhere around here. There it is. Yeah. It's not quite as grand as it used to be. It looks like it contains itself, so it just falls in clumps rather than all at once, because it used to chain together. You could really lag out a server big time with that. Right. Sand. Just get at it. Yeah, because, like, you would, you shovel and you put down a torch real quick or something like that, and it just breaks when it touches it. But I always thought the torch broke. Oh yeah, it still works. Okay. You just have to be really quick with it, so it probably doesn't work very well on servers, because you'd have to have really good latency for it. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. May as well get a little bit of cactus while we're here, eh? Good for dye, decent for a material, I think, maybe, possibly, although probably not. I think it hurts you every time you attack. It's actually kind of a weird one. Clay. I got an okay amount of clay. I would like a little more. Oh, it's going on nighttime, actually. So we should probably head back and sleep quick. Decent river, though. Looks like it kind of stretches out for a pretty decent way, so that's nice. Handy way to get from A to B to C, and from the river you can maybe possibly see a village, depending. Which makes it fast traveling a little bit easier for me to do. Because if you get to the village, it's like so far away that it requires levels, you could just hop to a free one that's a little bit closer and just chain that together. So you sit through a few more loading screens that way, but it's all free to do. Although really in the end, you get like so much solidified experience and everything that just experience means nothing. Like I've already got 26 levels. I haven't really done anything. You were fancy. I hope that village is okay. Always had the feeling that it worked better for servers since the sun takes longer to update. Well, in my experience, it always took longer to update your tile placement, so you don't realize that there's sand there, and the server doesn't realize you've tried to place something there, so it just doesn't work out. That was my impression, though. Gravel, clay, sand. Makes almost 2 stacks of grout. And we head back out after eating. I think I need to cook more potatoes. Or maybe get more potatoes. I still need to set up a farm. I got some stuff to do. Let's eat some berries. Could eat some berries, plant some berries. Where were the little bushes that I picked up? Wildberry bush. Yeah, you. They're nice. They sort of start on a random position of the block you put them on, so they have a decent scattered look that I like. And they just slowly grow berries over time. Nom 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 nom. Raspberries, I'm not sure about. I think those I might have to plant the bush down for, but I'm not really a fan of the bushes, so we'll see. Because they take up a lot of space. And a lot of the time you can, well, I may as well prepare my shovel. A lot of the time you can't get to a lot of the berries because the middle of the bush is just, it's completely surrounded by other bush, so takes up a lot of space for not a whole lot, you know? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. A lot of work getting the smelter up, but it's worth it. It's a fancy tree. What are you? Is it like a cherry tree or something? Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh my god. Well. There's food settled. We got a couple saplings. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't we turn off the music? No, the music's still on. I turned it down a lot because the music's loud as hell. Cherrywood planks. Looks a bit like a standard plank. Hmm. Maybe. Not a bad door for, like, inside. Looking for clay. It's a bit, I guess. That's better. If I get enough clay, I could maybe even make some red brick. That'd be kind of neat. Maybe for the kitchen. Have like a nice red brick effect wall. it'll be okay. Alright, so let's get some more sand then. The bot mode music from Sims being fitting? If it wasn't copywritten, sure. That's a weird one though. YouTube only sometimes throws a fit about that one. I don't know. I've gotten away with it a few times, but I've gotten caught with it a few times. I don't know. It's like I play the copyright avoidance game on YouTube already. I really don't want to do that with Twitch. If you guys want music, just play your own. Because otherwise, if I'm playing music, I'm going to be playing, like, you know, Amon Amarth, and Lamb of God, and Cannibal Corpse, and I don't know if a lot of people really want that with Minecraft. Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure the man with gun would be okay with it. But if you wanna smash out with some Flesh God Apocalypse or some Chthonic or something, I mean, by all means, go for it. Shit, why not? Hell, even some Norther. Rest in peace. A bit more gravel, but inventory is a bit of an odd thing right now. Some of that out. Yeah. Okay. You did 2 Norther covers, Mayor of Madness and Victorious one. Good choice. Did you guys do a cover of Frozen Angel at all to try to get in with the when they were looking for a new vocalist? And they ended up choosing... Oh, fuck. Oh, God, the dude who wasn't in Puranon. It's like Alexei Sedovin or something like that? I don't remember exactly. It was like the frontman for Imperanon, which is pretty old, but man, Imperanon was great. What a nice album they had. Did the vocals and like, well, yeah, you should have definitely done a cover of Frozen Angel then and tried to get in with it. Why not? I mean, they weren't around for very much because it turns out Petri Lindros was, you know, kind of sort of the frontman of Norther. So him leaving is sort of a bit of a devastating blow, but, you know, never knew at the time. Stuck in ocean current. Ugh. Ensiferum, or Ensiferum. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I always called it Ensiferum. Didn't like them as much as Norther, because Norther was a little more unique, but they're not bad. Ah, my face. What was that Twitch shot just then? What the hell? Unbelievable. Fucking skeletons. Finster Forest? Very vaguely know of. I think they popped up once on Pandora a long time ago for me. Zombie brain. Om nom nom. Can put a boat away. I still need more gravel, but make what I can with what I've got. Go away, spider. You're supposed to be cool during the day, but sometimes you guys aren't. I don't like it. And then chisel. Throw them in. And smooth them. Although the paver could be. Paver could be okay too. Oh. Well, never mind. That killed it. Oh. I'm out. Your border's fucked. Damn it. Otherwise... just that. That's fine. So he spent like 6 months watching all my RimWorld stuff. There's a bunch of it. Man, people are always like, where's RimWorld? And I sarcastically post just like every playlist that I've ever had. It goes back all the way to, what, Alpha 3, I think, right? People wonder why I burnt out of it. It's like, you fucking kidding me? Alright, Spider. You can't be up here. Yeah, exactly. Well done. You left the tea bag in since you started watching. That'll be some strong tea. That'll be good and bitter. Maybe add some Baileys to it or something. Is that a good idea? Baileys and tea? No, probably not. Medicinal tea too, so probably doubly not. Just don't listen to me, man. When I get this cleared out, I think I'll throw in some sand / glass so I can get that done. And then we can close this off kind of, sort of, a little bit. 3 ingots worth? Yeah, fuck it. Can't be bothered. I do that sometimes. Because I think I've still got a little bit of glass in here. Yeah, a little bit of it. And some sand. All that you can fit. That may or may not be enough depending on how much sand we actually, or how much glass we actually get with the sand. We'll see. I need to make another run for some lava. So I'll do that real quick. Did I put my cherries away? All of them? Yeah, I did. Oops. Is mod pack better than FTP Builder's Paradise? I don't know what Builder's Paradise is, but this probably has Builder's Paradise in it. Or is that like another mod pack? Buildcraft Builders. No, okay. I don't know what Builder's Paradise is. Probably. It's got more stuff. Works better for me. Mm-hmm. Seems much smaller. I mean, some of those mod packs are really great because they're really condensed and they work really well together. And they do a bit of custom coding to make sure that they fit together really well. But having never played it, I can't say. A little scared that zombie... Oh, probably down here it spawned in. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a residual zombie from overnight or something like that, and it was just like sheltering somehow. I'm gonna say it's a little scary if we got zombies spawning so close to the village then. Because I try to be just far enough away that the zombies and stuff wouldn't spawn, so I wouldn't have to defend the village at all. What's Builder's Paradise all about, though? Generally, what mods does it have, and what's it all about? I mean, it sounds like just mostly like building, customizing, probably a bunch of scaffolding and stuff like that. Maybe a bunch of like megastructure stuff. Okay. And glass. Oh my god, 20 blocks of it. Yeah, that'll be... Well, actually. It's almost just enough. Almost. You're back, and the tea has a really scary color now. Oh god. Awaiting update on the taste. I'm assuming not good. Yeah. Actually, that's okay there. Not enough free space. Good error to have, I suppose. I let your black tea sit for like 2 hours once and went back and had it before and it was totally great. I mean, some teas are okay if you just leave the bag in like for a year and a half. Like, that's totally fine. Or like if you have fresh peppermint leaves or something, just leave them in there for overnight or something. But some of them, they get really bitter and really, really nasty. Builder's Paradise has tons of mods. Sorry, new to Minecraft, so not the best to tell you, but trying it out at the moment on your server, loving it, but hard to learn everything. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing. If it's one of the more major mods, like I'm pretty sure Builder's Paradise is, I think I've seen that around a bit. It's probably got its own wiki, so you can at least open that up and maybe they've got like a getting started type thing. But I mean, as long as you're pretty okay at navigating the Nye, and just know like if you press U on something, it tells you what you can use this thing with. Or you can right click it and see also that. I think left click tells you, yeah. Yeah, okay, so right click or left click. Left click tells you what it takes to make it. Right click tells you what you can make with it. And then top tabs just tell you generally different machines that are used. And just, once you get used to navigating that, you can get a lot of stuff done. It's a mod pack? Yeah, okay. So it should have its own wiki. Any herbal tea is fine. Often forget your rose hips are steeping, and all you gotta do is reheat. Yeah, herbal teas are generally fine. Not all of them, most of them. Some of them it just gets a stronger flavor and that's it. And sometimes it doesn't do anything. Like after the initial burst of flavor that it gets, that's it. Just a few more. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing Skylight or not. I don't really need to. We'll see how it goes. When I get that final wall in, Get this closed up, we'll see how it is. 8 blocks in there still. Jeez. Go some strange green to dangerous orange when you leave it for too long. That's interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. I wasn't sure if they turned into anything. How does grout look when it's placed? Never tried. It's gray sand. Huh. Okay. So, floor? I guess some form of cobblestone? Like, big tile cobblestone? Stone marker. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose. For the moment. That was one too many, right? No, just enough. Perfect. We can tear this down. Because I think we might have enough, well, to close it and get like a really basic one high. Well, maybe not. Damn it. Am I making more of the brick? Not currently, but I can. So let's do... Right, yeah, I need more gravel. Okay. And running a bit low on the old fuel. So one of these will be dedicated toward making chart. God, my inventory, what is happening? There you go. And you can just make charcoal with the wood that I don't have. Oh my god, I mean, really just everything in there. We'll figure it out. Keeping the coal, keeping some torches. I got food, I got my chisel, I got the cobblestone floor bit. I hate that the Z is covered. I think that might be all I need for the moment. So let's get some stuff for charcoal. Mulberry hooch. Oh. Mulberry would be interesting. Never really had much mulberry. It wasn't really growing around where I ever lived. Not much anyway. I think there were like little bits of it here and there, but nothing really major that you could actually use for cooking or anything. Oh, what, are you too good to break off? Come on. Okay. And in like no time at all, we've almost got a full stack of logs. Yay! These axes are so good. And I've got enough saplings so that I could start doing the old tree line. Let's clear out the nature. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, my ears. And just make lines of it like that. And they'll grow, do their own thing. You can chop through with the lumber axe and take it all out really quickly. And it's a nice way to get a bunch of it really fast. You just have to be a little bit careful depending on the tree, because it does provide a lot of shade. So you're pretty much creating a house for monsters to live in. And you're, yeah, totally empty. Get the charcoal going. Started a bit at least. Are you far enough south for mayhaws? I'm not sure what mayhaws are. Probably, though. Or probably not far south enough, rather. Okay. Brickwise, how you doing? Getting there. There's some weird ass noises going on outside. Weird ass noise, do you mean German? Maybe Dutch. I don't know. I think it's just like a neighbor being really loud checking their mail or something. All sorts of colds and allergies and stuff going around. Everybody's miserable. It's all shit. So you do that. All of this and throw back in. There's so much of the stuff from like Pam's Harvest Craft. God, there's so many items. Red orchid, plant on a redstone ore? Okay. I suppose we'll get more gravel, because I'm just waiting on stuff to happen right now. Gravel, and also maybe finally finish up the house. Wouldn't that be cool? Been at it for so long. Jesus Christ. Is it laughing children? That weird ass sound, a laughing child. And maybe, it could be. I don't know. I've heard they do that. What did I need? Gravel? Yeah. Any more really cool gravel down here? I don't quite remember. I mean, the gravel that I used, sure. Guess I'll grab that. Some lava. Oh, yeah. Just get, like, I don't know. 2 stacks would be good, but I might just stop at a stack. I don't know, we're already at a stack, so let's go for 2 stacks then. Then I'm covered for a little while. We're here, may as well. But the good news is, once I get the smelter up generally a bit more running than the way it is now, I can have, like, you know, 6 or something outputs, and I can just have like a whole line of blocks going and hardening and all that. It'll take no time at all to get everything done. It sucks to start up. It takes so long. So many materials. Yeah, ish. Almost. I could just scream and sprint back. Oh my god, skeletons. Why? What? No, I heard that. Go away. Ha. Too slow. Get the tall guy for a bit. Oh wow, what's that? That's a strange noise. He's, oh wow, they teleport. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's a weird fucking thing. Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, they hurt so much. Etc. etc. You'll never not hear the sound of someone eating crisps when a dirt block is placed. I can see that. I can see it. Sure. They'd be like really thin, crispy crisps, but yeah, I could see it. Here we are. 2 more stacks. There you go. Get at it. You keep working on that. And maybe it is actually like a lot faster just melting cobblestone. You really don't get a whole lot for your for your troubles. You gotta wait for them to melt down and everything. I never did grab more cobblestone. More grants taking off for bed. Ugh. Weird way of saying it. It says nighttime off. All right, take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Ugh. Talking's difficult, guys. Let me tell you. Install the enemy waifu mod and get an Enderman waifu. Oh yeah, that sounds nice. Can I have multiple Enderman waifus? And then can I have the fat creeper waifu that's there for comic relief? They have to be obese because obese people are funny, apparently. Hollywood taught me anything. It's just how it works. Only if you're the 2-time back-to-back blockbuster champion. I am definitely not the 2-time. I've yet to be banned from Twitch, so that might be a little while to be the 2-time. Yeah, it'll be alright. We'll throw them in and we'll get back to doing it this way. Although, some of the bricks, I guess I could go ahead and make another drain and basins and stuff like that. May as well. There's no reason it has to be super slow right this moment, you know? Still something weird with the mouse. I don't think it's me. I think it's the mouse. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the mouse. I'm pretty sure it's the mouse. Something with it. I don't know. Stop everything! These are a bit oddly placed, but it doesn't actually matter that much. Or at all, really. I think you can have the drains like way up there if you want. You can still pour out everything. And then tables I need. You can go back to doing that now. Or tables, basins. Don't change your mouse or your icon will get no love anymore. Although this isn't my mouse, this is my girlfriend's mouse. It's a Lioncast mouse. It's not my Logitech, what, G9X I think it was or something like that. They don't make it anymore. I like that mouse. Good mouse. I've clicked a lot of things with it. Okay. So now we can pour out significantly faster. You're so low to the ground. Did I leave my mouse in the States? Yeah, I didn't bring any of that stuff because it's like she's already got some. It just takes up space. It's just more electronics and stuff to have to bring, and couldn't be bothered. I really didn't bring very much at all, because, like, she's got everything, generally. And at some point, I'll have to buy the parts for a new computer. I brought the CPU, GPU, and the RAM with, as well as the solid states. So I've got, like, I got the main stuff required, so I don't have to buy as much for a new computer, but, that's just a thing. Do I have a Roccat keyboard now? Yes, I do, actually. It's the Roccat Horde with AIMO. Oh, yeah. It's a loud keyboard. The spacebar and everything, it's getting a little bit worn down, so it gets a little bit of a click and a clack with it. Oh, yeah, my mic was muted for some reason. Why was my mic muted? How long's that been the case? Oh my god. Did you guys hear anything about me talking about the strobing of the keyboard if you switch user accounts? Been a while since a Roccat talk. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. The Roccat keyboard, it's quite nice. It gets a little clicky and clacky though because it's aged a bit. But generally it's a really nice keyboard and I like it a lot. I like that the dust and all that generally keeps out because it's just the way it's designed. But as I was saying, the software for it kind of freaks out a little bit when you've got multiple user accounts, because like you switch a user account and that's fun on Windows, but the keyboard is still keeping track of both of them, so they strobe and freak out, and it turns into a pretty wild, fun show. But the cleaning is just like, it's a breeze. I don't use any of the media controls or anything like that, but those are there, and I guess that's kind of a cool thing if you're one of those people. I'm not, but... Actually, I'm pretty sure you can be... Can you be above in this mod pack? I don't know. But then I was asked about how I first heard of my Rimworld, and that was just YouTube comments. People were just telling me, hey, check it out. It's a really cool game. It's a colony management sim. I think you'd really like it. I don't know who first told me about it, though. But somebody did. And I was like, you know what? Take a look at it. Sure, why not? And I did. And I had a really good time with it at first, because it's generally a really fine game. It just, you know, after like 1,000 hours or so, it starts to get a little bit grating. just a little bit. Yeah, I'll make it corners. It doesn't need a corner, but I'll give it a corner. A lot of people found me through Rimworld. Like, at first it was Xenonauts, because I covered Xenonauts throughout its entire development. But then, yeah, it became Rimworld was, like, the new hot thing for my channel. Because I guess, like, you make so much content for a game that eventually YouTube's like, fine, I'll recommend your shit. And, it recommends it to just, like, 10 people at a time, but hey, it's something. And, yeah, that's that. I guess the tables we can put over here. And then... It would be kind of cool to do the glass. Seared... Seared window or glass? Do you link? Seared brick surrounding glass. It says not bedrock. It looks a bit like bedrock, but it's seared stone. It's a special multi-block material thing to make the smeltery. Did I have any more glass? I used it all, right? Yeah. I'll have to make a bit more. But hello, Dren... or Dr. Enthusiastic. Hello, welcome. You're not working because... I think I need to go one up higher? I think. Yeah, no, I think you... What? Nope. Okay, it's fine. It just took it a minute. Good. So there you go. Start kicking away at that. We've already got way more room than before. Took a while, but from here we can very quickly scale everything up and make it just significantly larger. But yeah, I think we could go for a glass front here at the start. I think. Like, these corner bits will stay as the seared stone, but then everything else a window, so if it's like really full, I can see it. I think that might be kind of cool. Hello, Mischief. How you doing? Valkyrie, welcome. Some of the 8 o'clock stream people are starting to come on in now. It's been long enough. I think it's some of the 8 o'clock people anyway. 9 blocks, that'll work. Hopefully this glass works for it, man. And hopefully the glass links up. I remember one of them linked up and it looked really cool, but I don't know. I don't think it was just a bunch of seared gauges that I used. That would have looked really weird when it was full. We'll find out, though. Couple it first. See how you look. Yeah, that links up. That'll be perfect. Nice. Oops. But thankfully I can move it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that'll look nice, I think. Would be kind of cool to have it also come down like the entire way so I could see everything, but I don't really want to sacrifice the smeltery drain spots because I can have 4 more drains here and we can really get stuff pouring out fast when I need it. And then I think I can make, from a smeltery drain, instead of a faucet, I can make a channel, which is, I think, like a boat-shaped thing with bricks. And that'll allow me to transfer it across longer distances to one of the holding bays that the book's got. Where it's just like, just this massive glass structure that you hold stuff in. It doesn't get hot enough to melt and make alloys, it's just literally just for holding stuff. So there's that. Maybe I do that at some point in like its own building. Oh, there's more here. Ah. But now I need more bricks. It's always something. Always something. Yeah, just another 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5, 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9 more. Would be just fine. But I don't have the materials to make more grout. I'm missing sand. Guess I can run out and get more sand. It's just like a constant back and forth grabbing these materials for this stuff. Because I only have the 1 brick cast, so I'd only be able to do 1 seared brick thing at a time, but I don't know, we'll get that going, I suppose. Maybe closer to the floor so you can see the level of material. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't really want to take another smelter slot away, you know? I don't know, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll just go with the, because I can fit 7 in there still. So like this is just more of the seared glass. I don't know. Maybe. Could also be that I move this out, like, to the side, because this doesn't have to be connected to the controller input. It just has to be part of the structure, right? I mean, I could always do that, too. Yeah, a little longer. I'll head out during the day. I don't want to be cut out at night again. Looks better than performance. Nay. Yeah, mostly yay, though. That's pretty true. But nay. Okay. Rip you out. So you can still be a controller there. But then you could be a glass bit. You can still generally see the level like that, right? I mean, are we happy with that? I think that might be an okay compromise. And then the fuel bit, the gauge, that could just be outside. Like, we can just throw it. Oh, actually. Cross from This window could be alright. And then I could have another gauge here, and it could just be like this line of lava, so I can generally see the line through the molten stuff. Yeah, that's lit up. That'll work. I think that's a pretty okay compromise. Because I can stack the seared gauges as well, and have those also go way up, so I can fill this thing with a lot of lava at once. Alright. Get some sleep. Grab more sand. Maybe I make that excavator real quick. God. It's a fantastic idea. I like your enthusiasm, Hans. Thank you. I don't get good ideas very often, but man, when I do, I like to hear about them. Let me tell you. Okay. Let's get these switched around. And these can just, they can stay in my inventory. They're fine there. The excavator needs the large plate I've got, the rod I've got, the bonding I've got, just the head. I have to make a mold for the head. Stencil table. Excavator head. Part builder. Make it out of just wood for the moment. There we go. Although for the rest of it, I'll probably just go with wood. In the future, am I going to make a pump to the gauges so it'll auto pump lava to your furnace? Yes. Yes, I will. I want a wooden tough binding. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just go with wood for all of it. Why not? Tough tool rod. The plate could maybe stay as copper for strength. We'll see about doing that. Okay, so tool forge. There's the binding and rod. Have to make a mold for the head. Whoops. Which I think is just one aluminium brass. And then I'll grab the block of copper and we'll melt that down. Don't know if that'll be enough for both the plate and the head, though. Find out. Yeah. The plate cast I don't need. The plate cast I do need. That's the one I need. Which is 8 material cost. Ouch. Also 8, so 16 ingots worth. Damn. There goes all that into the head. 1 ingot spare. I mean, I got more copper in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a decent amount in here. So there you go. Plate ready. Put this back. We'll just go ahead and move you in. For now. This is the height of my career as a streamer, doing Minecraft. Is it? Is it really? God. I'm okay with that, honestly, though. I really enjoy Minecraft. I really do. I think it's a really nice game. It's got a nice mix of chill, but also can be kind of intense. Later on in the mod pack, when we're doing some of the electrical stuff and all that, and we get a lot of automation happening, Yeah, it'll be really fun planning stuff out and making it work. We can always check out other mod packs too. I love it. The people who don't like Minecraft are lying. Minecraft is masturbation confirmed. Okay. Day I learned. That can go back in. How many do we have? 2 blocks? Do I need copper for anything else right this second? I don't think so. I don't think so. 2 blocks, 3 ingots. What the devil is my armor? I have Terminator armor? Yeah, it's pretty wild, right? It's just the copper stuff, but the Tinker's, Tinker's Armory? Armory's Construct, I think it is. It's just, it all looks just so bulky. It's wild. I don't know. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but I still like it as a mod, being able to mix and match bits and change out the trim for different bonuses and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So I'm quite happy to have it. 437 durability. Not great, but I'll take it. And this is basically the lumber axe. Oh, you're a copper excavator too, so wood won't repair you. Yeah, I should have done wood plate. Yeah, well, so it's a pain to repair. Yeah, I can always switch it out later on. That's fine. Same deal though. 3x3, so it'll be a lot easier to get sand and stuff like that. Just to showcase it a bit. There we go. Much faster. And there's modifiers that you can put on that I think are a bit new to increase the height and also to increase the width. Not both, like it's either height or width, but you can put both on. It's just if you have the modifier slots, that is. So you can make this 4x4 or 5x3 or however you want it. So if you got the increased height plus 1, you'd be going 3x4, which would make for a quite nice little mining shaft tunnel type thing. Hello, B. You can't be here, B. You're not allowed to be here. Let me pause quick, B. Let me handle this B real quick. They can't be here. 1 second. Good news, everybody. I'm not dead. The bee has been safely extracted. I've never been stung by a bee. I don't know if I'm allergic, and I don't want to find out. Or, sorry, not a bee, a wasp. I've never been stung by a bee nor a wasp. But that was a wasp. We can't have those in here. They're not cool. They just bring their friends. They make a mess of things. They shit everywhere. Not really, but they may as well. Okay. Well, that's a couple stacks of sand. So that's that handled. Like, immediately. Excavator is so good. Around the side a little bit to make it look a little more natural so it doesn't look like I just excavated my way through. The downside of the excavator, though, is because it's mining so many blocks at once, take a look at its durability. It's already, like, kind of a third dead. It doesn't take much. So they're kind of a cool thing to have, like, the diamond mod on, and make sure that you have it as a setup so it's a really nice material for repairing. It's just like wood or something basic, because you're going to be doing it a lot. Like, if it requires manual to repair it, then, I'm sure it's a very fine excavator, but when it breaks, ugh, you're in trouble. So I don't know if maybe, like, a plastic head would be okay for it or not. Hornets? I'd actually prefer if there's a hornet in here. Like, that can't stay in here either, but the hornet, it will descend on wasps. It will just take care of that problem completely. I'm okay with it. What I'm not a fan of are the nasty jerk bees that America has. Are like bred with Asian something or other and infused with hatred and the blood of several like virgin cattle or something. I don't know, man. I don't know how they made those. It's weird witchcraft that those things exist, but they're mean. They're territorial. They don't care. They sting you multiple times. They stalk you. I don't like them. Oh yeah, Cobalt's pretty nice too. Cobalt's great. That'll be a minute though. Okay. I got that so I could do another round of this. So there. So that will work for more bricks. I guess I could put the aluminium brass in and also make a hammer while we're at it, so then I can get stone really quickly, because that's the same concept, but just with stone. Hammerhead, 2 large plates and a heavy rod. So that'll require 25 ingots, I think, maybe 26. But we'll see about it. Then that way I've got all the basic materials that I need, or tools rather, to get more materials. Something, you gotta get it eventually. You just gotta bite the bullet and spend the materials for it at first. Even if you make it out of all wood, I'm sure it's kind of fine. The hornets in Asia somewhere are about 8 centimeters long and they have chitin armor on the back. Ugh. Flying tanks. Oh, thanks. I'll take the ones in EDF more though over those. EDF bees they're not too bad. So we'll go with 1 wooden plate. Well, you know, maybe 2 wooden plates, and it's done. That's that. A tough rod. Cool. And we'll make a copper hammerhead thing. Hammerhead. Stencil table for the hammerhead. Part builder for the hammerhead. There's that. And we'll make a mold out of it with the aluminium. Just the one. Copper? Did we have more copper in here, or did I empty it all out? Yeah, I emptied that. Okay. Well, I'll need 8 ingots. Got some on me. No, let's make all of it, how about? I can always remelt it down afterwards. Asia is just EDF IRL? Oh man, I hope so. I need to go to EDF, or I need to go to EDF then? No, I need to go to Asia then. Check that out, that sounds great. 3 blocks, 1 ingot. Yeah, that makes a bunch. No. I think it's making 2 ingots per copper, which is really nice. What gives you more, a pure ingot or a vein? I'm not sure what you mean with vein. You mean like the raw ore stuff? I think it's 2 ingots per ore. And then if you melt out an ingot, you just get an ingot out of it. You don't lose any. Five ingots of molten copper left. 3 ingots left. Okay. And I think like Industrial Craft has a machine. I think like you put the raw ore through a grinder or something, and there's a chance that you get bonus that you can then melt down. So you end up with like an average of 2.2 ingots per. So it's technically more efficient or something. I don't remember. Okay, it's been a while. 3, 4 more control drains. More faucets. Yep. And then more seared gauge. Yeah, 4 in the corner of the glass. Okay. Inventory. What a mess. Always a mess. Take some of the sand. Get that cooked. Okay. And we'll head out and grab some cobblestone now with our new fancy hammer. Plate, plate, rod. And hammerhead. So this is a copper wood hammer, so it can use wood for repairs because of the one large plate. 3 bits of it are ecological, not that it matters because this doesn't stack like that. But that's fine. Mining speed 1.46. Ugh, it's not great. But it'll do the job. And this is again the same deal as the excavator, but for stones and such. Hello, Dansai. My weekend? Mostly dying. It was okay though. It was pretty productive. We got a lot done. We got this upstairs loft area that we needed to clean out to make room for storage, and I thought it would take longer than it actually did. But we got it. Turned out quite good. So there's a lot. What am I doing? There's a lot more space now for storage up there. You're one who enjoys mine shafts. The hammer is a fantastic item for it. Try to rough it up a little bit to make it look a little more natural to a degree. You know how I am. There. That looks alright. Yeah, that's a couple stacks of cobblestone already. Way faster. I should have done that a long time ago, I think. Because all this cobblestone I can easily throw into here. We've got the drains and stuff for it. I need more casting basins. Keep pounding through with those. I have a bit of seared stone there. see bricks here. Oh.
Finally caught a stream, never managed to catch one. Good to see that you are playing the best game. Can't wait for the advanced electronics of FTB. That's TH, best part of it, TBH.
Absolutely, I agree. Twilight Duck, thank you very much. 1,000 bits. Man. Huge appreciation. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, though. Just the automation and everything, getting all that going. Takes a bit to get there, but, man, whole new game. I need 4 more basins. And we can start really pumping this stuff out. Just need to let this empty out before I modify these and switch them over to the drains. Two more? More than 13. Yeah, okay, 2 blocks. Okay. What a weird way to say 2 blocks. Huh. And emptied. Okay.